in the bee.
Hi guys, Coach Andy from North Shore Running Fitness Group here again. So we're just going to go through the last phase of our breathing program that I've been speaking to you about previously. What we're going to do now is play around a little bit with different ones. So what you can do is experiment with what really works for you best. We started off with a 4-step breathing pattern, which is really good for gentle pace, nice and controlled, deep, easy breathing in, good long breath out. Then we went into a sort of more of a high intensity 2-step breathing, which is much more for shorter duration, faster pace. Now we can sort of try and muck around with middle ground. So the way we've played around with this in the past is you might do something like a 2 in, 4 out, or 4 in, 2 out. So I'm just going to try and show you a couple of little different ones you can play around with, reprogram the brain so you can get a feel for it and go from there. So what I'm going to do is just move it up to a good old brisk walking pace again, and I'm going to show you a 2 in, 4 out. So it'd be and at running pace. That'd be and let's just bring it back down to a walking pace. So that's just an example of one that you can do. You can really play around. Funnily enough, people always ask me the question, what do I do? I've got a bit of an odd one that I play around with, and it's actually a 2 breath in, 3 breath out. But like I said, personal preference, one thing that you can play around. So it'd be feel like an opera conductor doing this. So once again, merging it together. And at running pace. Once again. This is my all-day running breathing pattern I like to play with. And once again, stopping. So like I said, something you can play around with. It's good to obviously use a treadmill to do that, but you can get out on the oval, do those steps, do it as a running drill, see what works best for you, but it's a great way of just using those short, sharp breaths to get in time with your footsteps, merge it together, and then bring it into a controlled running and breathing pattern. So that's it for the breathing. Happy breathing.